Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first edition of the Jones Report. I apologize, it might be a little choppy. I don't know how to edit yet, so I have to do this in one take. So, here we go. My name is Sean Jones. I started the Jones Report Facebook page just a couple months ago, and I want to get news out to folks that wouldn't normally get it. The mainstream media has let us down. Um, I have a myriad of things I'd like to cover, but uh, for time, I have just a few that I'd like to go over. First, the drones. Drone strikes. A video game just lets go and kill people. If it kills other people that are around the people that are targeted, who cares? That's just collateral damage. But it creates more terrorists. The families of those folks who are killed, just friends, anybody. No wonder there's more terrorists. But I think this might be part of the plan. The more enemies, the better. I mean, they're not stupid. They know that if bombing these folks, it's gonna make more enemies. So it's ludicrous. A kill list. I just I just can't comprehend really how it even ever got started. The Terminator, there it is. We all saw the Terminator growing up. Maybe we were somewhere older, but I got to see the Terminator when I was a young lad. We won't go there, and it's coming to fruition. Skynet is coming to fruition. The NSA has its tentacles in every single electronic communication that there is. They're just letting us know about some of it because of leaks or admissions or whatever, but the NSA knows who you are, knows what you're doing, knows everything about you. It's a way of control, and with the gun right issues, if they have an idea of everyone who has the guns, like the list, it'll make it a lot easier for them to just knock at your door and say, "Hey, let me have your guns." And then when they're all gone, who's going to stand up for your liberty? Look at the places, just a few of the places like Chicago. Places that have completely banned guns. Highest crime rates. Mexico, highest crime rate. I think of all countries, this is in Mexico. Because guns are illegal. But the people that are criminals have guns. And it's just corrupt as hell. I don't even know what more I can say about it. It's corrupt. The folks that have the guns are the criminals, and including the FBI and all the other alphabet soup Nazis out there. What else we got here on the list? Fracking. Fracking. How about all that, huh? What did we get off the net just the other day about fracking here? From website, you can go to Earthworks. It's far from benign. Basically, what are you saying? I'm just rambling on here because I'm not as organized as I should be, and once again, like I mentioned, editing nil. For this first one, you're just gonna have to deal. Anyway, toxic chemicals, drinking water. Do you want this in your community? Is it really a good thing to have fracking? Hydraulic fracking is the full term. is it really a good thing? I mean, please. If you can see this here, let's see if we can get a close up there. It's ridiculous. That's just one little page I got on fracking. I got a whole bunch of stuff on it. If you don't know about it, it's the fracturing of rock by a pressurized liquid. Okay, some hydraulic fractures form naturally. Certain veins or dikes are examples. But induced by hydraulic fracturing or hydrofracturing, commonly known as fracking, is a technique in which typically water is mixed with sand and chemicals, and the mixture is injected at high pressure into a well bore to create small fractures, typically less than a millimeter, along which fluids such as gas, petroleum, uranium bearing solutions, a brine of water. It may migrate to the well. It's all going in your drinking water. It's corrupting the soil around. It's destroying the land. But do the globalists care about that at all? The people that own everything, just about 1%. It's probably less than 1% own it all, and they own the media. They're telling you how to think, how to feel, the knowledge that you're going to have. They don't tell you everything. They tell you what you need to know. We're all on a need to know basis. We're kind of like mushrooms, kept in the dark and fed a lot of bullshit. You know the old saying. What else do we have here? Okay, fracking. Oh, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the TPP. That's something that was brought to my attention not too long ago. Didn't even really know much about it. Quick definition, it's a free trade agreement that would set rules on non-trade matters such as food safety, internet freedom, medicine costs, financial regulation, and the environment. It's a binding of international governance. Oh my God. A binding of international governance system that would require the United States, Australia, Brunei, Canada, Chile, Japan, Malaysia, Mexico, New Zealand, Peru, Singapore, Vietnam, and any other country that signs on to conform their domestic policies to its rules. And it's a secret trade negotiation. No wonder I didn't hear about it, but usually I hear about stuff that's secret. But anyway, it's a secret trade negotiation that has included over 600 official corporate trade advisors, while hiding the text from members of Congress, governors, state legislators, the press, civil society, and the public. I mean, what else did I find? It's currently being negotiated behind closed doors. Surprise, surprise. Trilateral Commission, Bilderberg Group. Ring any bells? Behind closed doors by officials from the United States and 11 other countries, which were named earlier. The TPP has been under negotiation for 5 years. 5 years it's been going on. 5 years now already. And like I said, more than 600 corporate trade advisors have access. And the Obama administration plans to sign TPP by the fall. Wait, it is fall. Fall of 2013. It's supposed to be signed any time now. And then fast track is the mechanism that will allow the Obama administration to circumvent constitutional checks and balances. As if that's anything new from the Obama administration, or any of the late presidents that we've had here, or to circumvent constitutional checks and balances, and to ram the TPP through Congress, just like his predecessors did with NAFTA and the WTO. The public, Congress, and the press cannot see the draft TPP text. So, we have no idea what it is. It's like, behind closed doors, here you go. This is how it is. Not cool. Not cool at all. It's apparently what would appear to be one of the biggest issues right now we have going on. The New World Order as a whole has its tentacles everywhere. And this TPP is just one of its mechanisms. The TSA, I was going to get into that. We all know how horrible that is with the NSA. Hitlerian. It's just like Nazi Germany. Fracking. That's about it. That's about all I wanted to cover for the first issue, for the first podcast. I promise that I will smooth things over. I'll learn how to edit, include video, music, etc. The show notes will be included on the site, so you'll be able to click on links to get to certain places that I've mentioned today. I hope that you've enjoyed the first episode. I know it's a little rough around the edges, so to speak, but thanks a lot for your support, and please come back to the next edition. I promise it'll be a lot better.